Fight man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. We're gonna talk a little bit about Javier Fortuna taking on Ryan Garcia. I heard that a few months ago that was a possibility. But first, let's get to Jermall Charlo and the David Benavidez thing. I talked about it a little bit on live, but I kind of wanted to do a video on it for the archives. But like I said earlier, I got my AB shirt on. I've been wearing this all morning, man. I didn't even know where this damn shirt was at, man. I got so many shirts that I don't know where it's at, man. It ain't even funny. I either folded up in my closet, folded up on my shelves, showed it up. It's somewhere in the laundry bag. But yeah, I think AB fight this weekend. Go ahead and support my boy AB. Might not always have something nice to say about him, but you know, respect that he'll fight pretty much anybody. But Jermall Charlo, he said he'll fuck David Benavidez up. Then he backtracked on it. And then, you know, most of the channels that basically they see a black face, they think they bias towards black fighters or black sportsmen or, you know, black politics or just black current news. And, you know, I think Jermall Charlo will beat him. I said yesterday. That's my opinion. If David Benavidez beat him, would I be like, you know, that'd be like that Pikachu move. I'm so shocked. No, I wouldn't be shocked if Jermall Charlo lost to David Benavidez, but I'm picking him not because he's black. I don't like Benavidez. Benavidez Mexican American, or he's from Arizona. I'm picking him because I think that he can beat David Benavidez. You know, like I said before, you know, you can't call nobody out and then, you know, backtrack and say, I want to fight GGG, I want to fight Canelo, you know, I want to fight Chris Eubanks, you know. Obviously, Eubanks pulled out of negotiations and signed with Katie Sutherland, but I don't think that's going to stop that fight from happening. I think if Golovkin had a choice, he don't even want to fight Jaime Munguia. He asking for, another insider, he asking for a lot of money to fight Jaime Munguia because the zone made him take a pay cut versus whoever he fought last time, Camille Zamata. They made him take a pay cut, okay? And now he want that money that he lost versus Camille Zamata, and he want more money to fight Jaime Munguia. So at the end of the day, he stuck in Jaime Munguia, but I heard that he could be going after Ryota Murata. So if he don't want to fight Jaime Munguia, and he got the options of Murata, Eubanks, and he can wait for Canelo, he's not going to fight Jermall Charlo, you know. Jermall Charlo's never unified on any division he's been to, so I think for him, a unification bout versus Demetrius Andrade should be happening. I mean, Andrade did bad business last time, but all you got to do is just have a backup plan. Do like they do for COVID. If Demetrius Andrade pull out, have Stephen Butler, have, you know, Aleem, you know, have a rematch with Corey Bible, have Ronald Ellis step in if he don't fight David Benavidez, and that just don't make no sense. Don't he want to unify before moving on? I understand that Larry Holmes never unified, but you got to remember, there was only, really 2 real belts then. The WBO wasn't observed as a major belt, so there was only 2 real belts for Larry Holmes to get, if my memory serves me correctly. It was the WBA who was actually the original belt, the major belt of boxing. I believe my memory serves me correctly. I think it was the original ring belt. I could be 100% wrong on there. But don't he want to unify? You know, obviously, WBA, they going to upgrade Murata. He WBC, Murata WBA now. The IBF is Triple G. And WBO is Demetrius Andrade. But like I said before, the Charlo struggle with southpaws. They both struggle with Austin Trout. And they struggle with slick fighters, you know. But then what's their whole thing about it is they come against a slick fighter. They got a chin. They're going to be in the problem. Same thing what I said about Terrence Crawford. He get Jermall hella problems if he can take the shot or avoid the big shot. Errol Spence. I heard some rumors about him giving Jermall Charlo the bid. And see, Austin Trout gave both Charlos a run for their money. I think it was some questionable knockdowns in that Jermall Charlo fight. And a lot of people thought Austin Trout beat Jermall. Julian J. Rock fight, even though he's not a southpaw, you know, he was outboxing Charlo for a lot of that fight, but to Charlo's defense, he was drained. He was going to move up, and Julian got an easy shot at the belt, but Julian didn't want an easy shot. You got to respect that. You know, Matt Horvath, you know, he wasn't that slick of a fighter, but southpaw is the issue. I don't think they struggle versus guys that sit in front of them like David Benavidez. They don't struggle versus guys, you know, they struggle versus guys like, you know, that southpaws and slick. So J-Rock, maybe Caleb Plant.
But where they succeed at, if you can't be slick for 12 rounds for 3 minutes, the Charlos would benefit from a 15 round. They would benefit from that because they capitalize off fatigue. They capitalize if you got a weak chin. They got more. They got better. They better with how can I say it? With their physical attributes, with chin, stamina, strong motherfuckers. They pops and mom must have had some fantastic genes because if you got an inch of weakness, a millimeter of weakness, a millimeter of soft body, a millimeter of no chin, if you got any weakness, them boys gonna find it. And if he pulled, Sugar Ray Leonard ducked a lot. Ain't nobody had no issue with that. So, it's disappointing where, the guy asked him in the interview, what about that? Sometimes people just be talking. Sometimes people just be pillow talking. Sometimes they get so excited and you just get in the conversation, you just get to talking. You ever been with some females and you in there with your homeboys, whatever, and one of your homeboys get to talking, oh yeah, nigga, my bank account Chase just alerted me, or Wells Fargo or Regions just reported me. I'm at my balance is at a low. My balance on the low. What you mean your balance on the low? Your balance low. They just hit me. I got less than 50,000 in my account, so I gotta go to the bank, put about another 50,000. Niggas they start just talking, trying to impress the females, man. You ain't gotta talk to impress no female, especially your average black woman. Shit, all you gotta do is look fresh. You be in mama's basement, you be winning, man. So sometimes some dudes just get to talking, get the pillow talking, and get to talking shit, and then they get a little bit too confident. And if Benavidez, like, come on, let's do it. I think Benavidez get that ass beat. I said it. But also then he said he'd jump over 147, over 168 pounds and fight at 75. So he was just talking, man. And unfortunately, when you got a guy that's just, pillow talking, man, don't nobody got time for that. And, he don't want to fight the man. Go down as a duck in a lot of people's opinion, even if they ain't in the same division. But, that is what it is. But, I like to see the fight. But then you can't backtrack and Charlo's doing all that. I'm getting ducked like Terrence Crawford and turning down fights. Only fight you heard that quote unquote Terrence Crawford turned down was Roger Vargas, Fernando Vargas' brother, said that Bud turned down a Teixeira fight. Okay. I know he was an option, but they went with Kell Brook, but alright, if you want to say he ducked Teixeira, which he was willing to fight him again, if Sean Porter don't jump, it is what it is. Can you say Charlo ducked the guy? That's not his division. He did call him out. So, he got to see that man one day. But that'd be the dopest fight that PBC can put, that's willing to put on. That's a fight that can't miss unless somebody get injured in the ring. You can't miss with that fight. But let's move on. Javier Fortuna is slated to fight Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia not going to go through with the Pacquiao fight. I don't know what happened. I know Eddie Reynoso, reportedly he wasn't with the fight. Then I heard he was with the fight, and he came out and said he wasn't with the fight. That's not a good fight. So, a lot of people saying, Ryan, I got Javier Fortuna winning this fight, man. Unless they force Javier to lay down. If Javier get paid to lay down, then okay, I see it, man. But Javier should have beat Ryan Garcia, and I thought he would get Devin Haney a run for his money. So I don't understand. People saying Ryan Garcia's footwork is trash. And I don't think Fortuna gonna give him the target that Luke Campbell gave him. I think Fortuna is gonna, bum rush in with his head, catch Ryan with his chin up, and I think if this is a fair fight, they ain't paying Fortuna to lay down or take a swimming board dive. I think Fortuna gonna beat Ryan Garcia. People, I'm not impressed with Ryan at all, man. That motherfucker garbage. Look at his legs. He's standing straight up. All Fortuna gotta do is dip and go over with the overhand rights and left. He should be able to get Ryan the fuck up out of there. But 9 times out of 10, they gonna pay Fortuna to take that swimming board dive. But I like the fight. I got Fortuna in that fight. I'm gonna ride with Fortuna. When I seen that Luke Campbell fight, Luke Campbell just he just pissed when he seen him when he got a piss, he sit on the toilet. Man, he just ain't got that. He ain't got that killer in him. I think Fortuna, he kind of got a little bit of killer in him. He just nasty. He gonna pull Ryan Garcia arms. I think it's gonna be a tough fight, but I like Fortuna in that fight. But they probably gonna give it to Ryan Garcia. I don't see nothing good in Ryan Garcia, but that left hook. You know, all you gotta do, man, is feign come over the top. Ryan gonna go for it every time. Pacquiao would have cleaned up Ryan in a matter of minutes. I don't even think he should have made it outside the first round. Ryan Garcia is just utter garbage, technically, man. I think Javier Fortuna, he ain't that great technically, but he got some type of rhythmic awkwardness to him that's going to be a problem. But, hey, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think about Jermall backing out the Benavidez fight. What you think about Fortuna versus Ryan Garcia if it do come to fruition. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links subscription. Faster to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. All those social media links subscription. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate. Share the video. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you think in the comment section. One time for one time, done.